What's up, guys? And welcome to the stream. Ooh. What's going on, everybody? Try to play some Million Arthur. See if anybody's online. I'm on right now. What's up, Keen? How you doing, man? Can you hear me? Yeah, this is my favorite fighting game. I love this game. Next to Guilty Gear. That's good. Yeah, this is my favorite fighting game. I love this game. It's a very niche game, though. Yeah, like I said, I play this game a lot, so like I play this and Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is my favorite fighting game though. But game's getting old. Just waiting to see if anybody jumps on. Oh, you like P4 Arena? Nice. I like that game too. Yeah, I used to play Persona 4 Ultimax a lot. Like that was back in 2013. I used to play that a lot. I really like that game. It sucks that the new cross tag battle is such garbage. Because cross tag battle has Persona characters. It's such a terrible fighting game. I hate it because of how brain dead it is. Like took everything that made that game charming and just ruined it, simplifying it and making it mainstream. And I'm like, ugh, I don't want to play that shit. Oh, well, there's alleged rumors of a Persona 5 Arena coming out. I want to I hope. But I hope that it doesn't turn into another cross tag battle, because if it does, we're in trouble. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We're in trouble. Because we don't need another cross tag battle, and the problem is a lot of games are following suit of cross tag battle, like a lot of games, and I'm getting sick of seeing that shit. Like ever since DBZ became popular because of the new system, and it's like, hey, every fighting game gets to play like DBZ, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, don't need that shit. Like I just hate the direction that fighting games are going now. It's just really bad. Like Grand Blue Fantasy is alright. I actually, I played the beta and I didn't mind it. I was actually okay with it. And I was like, okay, I actually might pick this up. It's decent price. I mean, it's like $60. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but it's like 40, 30, I'll pick it up. No, but if it's, like I said, if we're gonna get more cross tag battle type games, I think that's gonna ruin games. Like because it's already getting to that point where I'm just I'm not even wanting to play fighting games because of the direction that they're taking these games now. Like in my opinion, the only good anime fighter that's new is this one. This one still preserves, what makes anime fighters so great. And then I feel like you play the newer stuff and it's garbage. It's like this is, you know, you look at like, you know, cross tag battle. You're like, okay, it looks great, it sounds great, but it doesn't play great. Like it's just I hate. Oh, Jump Force? Yeah, I heard that game was really bad though. I wouldn't play Jump Force. That's not my. Definitely wouldn't play that game. Yeah, it's really it's trashy, man. There's a lot of trash, man. Fortunately, there's a lot of trash. Yeah, like I don't, you know, sadly, I didn't like a lot of fighting games that came out recently. I don't like MK11. I don't like what else came out this year? What are the fighting? Oh yeah, that fucking Blade Arcus game was absolute trash. Trying to think of what else came out recently. Well, Samurai Showdown, but the game's too old school for me. Like, I feel like when I play those type of games, it's like, it's so basic. It's just too basic for my blood. You know, it's like I've played those games back in the past, and it's like they're fun. They were fun back in the 1980s, 1990s. They were great because it was fresh. But then you play it now, and you're just like, yeah, not really feeling it. Even my friend said the same thing. He's like, I mean, as much as I love and respect Sam Show, I just can't play it. To me, it's just too basic. It's too simple. I understand it's a return to form, but it's just one of those things of I'm beyond that. I like stuff a little bit more chaotic. That's why I like anime fighters, because anime fighters, I feel that they take things to another level. Because there's so many different mechanics you have to worry about. And I like options, so I like it when it's like there's just tons of shit going on. Like there's a degree of it I like. I mean, I don't like Marvel. Marvel is a little too much, I think. Marvel is just silly. So that's probably the line where I don't want to cross is Marvel. That's why I don't like Skullgirls too much, because it's too much like Marvel. But I think anime fighters are like an in-between. Like they're not quite Marvel, but they're crazier than your traditional fighter. You know, it's right in the middle. So I think it's perfect. That's just what I think, you know? Yeah, there's nobody on right now. It's time to create a room. Let's see. What other anime fighters do I like? Oh, I like a lot of anime fighters. I love anime fighters. My favorite anime fighters, though, are... Okay, this is definitely one of them. What's up, Soul Bad, by the way? Yeah, I love, obviously, Million Arthur. Million Arthur's top 3 for me. Guilty Gear Xrd, which is number 1. I like Nitro Plus Blasters. I like, Kohima Enbu. I like, what was it? Dengenki Bunko Fighting Climax. Trying to think what else. Persona 4 Ultimax, Blaze Blue, Central Fiction. Mostly those. Like, I don't like a lot of. I don't like Aquapazza. I don't like Cross Tag Battle. I don't like DBZ. So, but mostly those the ones I named. I respect Arcana Heart. I can't play Arcana Heart, but I respect it. Definitely probably one of the hardest anime fighters to play. A little too floaty for me. Mostly those. It does. It just I'm doing the element right. I'm doing it right. Max, you can do over 100 hits with certain characters. Just gotta know which moves to combo together. Yeah, she is. She's from Lord of Vermilion. She's a guest character. This isn't even my main character. I just mess around with her. My main character is Bisclaveret, but I also use Snow White. Snow White's my other main. Like I said, finding people to play this game is the hard part, because nobody plays this game. Yeah, I like Snow White. She's cool. There's a lot of cool characters in this game. Like the franchise has some. I would like legit watch the anime. I don't know why that doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't. It's picky. Sometimes I get it to work and then sometimes it won't work. Weird. I don't know why it doesn't work half the time. Like I get it to work sometimes and then other times it don't work. I don't know if it's height dependent. Yeah, see the tech out of it. It's like, why does it tech? It should not tech. Oh, it's really bad. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get why it doesn't work. I say, unless it's character dependent. Weird. That's weird. It doesn't work like half the time. I don't get it. I don't know if it's because of the...
Here comes a daredevil.
Thanks for the follow, so bad. Appreciate it. Yeah, I have Twitch. I have Twitch and I have Twitch and YouTube. I've been on Twitch before. Well, not true. I was on YouTube before, but then I moved to Twitch, and then now I stream on both. Yeah. Like, so the Lord of a Million anime is really bad? Like, is it, like, boring or what? Is it too cutesy? What is it? I know, like I said, this character is, like... She seems like a tsundere. She's tough, but she doesn't seem that tough. For some reason when I do there's nobody on right now. There's nobody on. Tell you, man, this game is like dead in the water, sadly, because everybody's playing Sam Show. Like Sam Show, like overshadowed this game bad. They released it at a really poor time. I wish I had people to play in this game. But yeah, it just sucks I don't have many people to play this with. It's just unfortunate. It's a good game. It's just nobody plays it. It's even at Evo this year too, and nobody plays it. I heard there's like no entries for the tournament either. Like, wow, do people like? I don't know why people hate this game. Like, it seems like every game I like, nobody likes it. Like, these games are legit, really, really fun. Like, they have a lot of creativity. Yeah, probably. Well, not only that, it just, even when this game came out in Japan, nobody was playing it. Like, when it came out on PS4 in Japan, nobody played it. Like, it was dead within, like, 4 days. I will say this. Yeah, like I said, just nobody wants to play. It's like even like you look at the tournament turnouts for this game, maybe like 5 people. It's like local tournaments, like 6, 7, maybe 10 people tops. Just, and then nobody's watching it. Like, it's just amazing. Like, people just do not like if it's an obscure game, people just don't pay attention to it. Even if it's a good game, you know, they don't care. It's like, oh, it's not mainstream, I'm not gonna pay attention to it. Like people have such a sheeple mentality, you know, like, because if it's not, like, everybody's paying and their mom is paying attention to Sam's show because it's mainstream, so there's millions of people playing that game, you know, and it's getting bigger. I mean, I heard it's like the 4th biggest game at Evo. It overtook I think Street Fighter. So that tells you how popular it is. If you can overtake Street Fighter, you're doing pretty good. Yeah, it is. Like, it's sad. It's really sad that people have such a false perception of these games. Like, they think they're shallow, or they think they're boring. That's what gets me. And as people look at it and go, "Oh, this game's crap." I'm like, why is it crap? Because because it must be crap because the majority don't play it. I'm like, that is a really false perception. That is definitely untrue. There's a lot of games with the majority played that I think are garbage. It's like, you think that game's good? That game is trash. Yeah, look how long Unias took. Yeah, but even Unias is like, I heard the numbers on Unias is not even that great though. Like, it's I heard they're only like 6th or 7th in the Evo. The lowest, surprisingly, the lowest entries was Smash. Oh, not Smash. BB Cross Tag was actually the lowest. Cross Tag Battle, I think, is going to be out the door. I think it's going to be out the door next year. Not like that game is any good anyway. Well, yeah, I mean, but it's still compared to the other games. I mean, Sam Show probably has like 5 to 10 times as many entries as Uniel. So that already tells you right there, Uniel's like, you know, not even close to Sam Show's glory. But yeah, it's just sad. Like this game is niche as Virtua Fighter, and when you reach Virtua Fighter status, you're dead. You're pretty much done. You're a done game. You're not gonna make it out of the water. Virtua Fighter is, you know, the game that is go. Oh man, if you reach that status, I feel bad for you. And I feel bad for this game because this game doesn't deserve to be that shitted on. Examu games in general just don't make money. Just don't bring any interest from anybody. Like, look at the last two games they made. You know, they made Nitro Plus Blasters and this one, both which I think are amazing games. Nobody plays them. Nitro Plus was the same thing when it first launched. This game was dead, and you know, Nitro Plus was dead in the water. Dead in the water. Like, I bought it on PS4, imported the Japanese collector's edition. Dead in the water in Japan. Like, it only, I think they said it only sold like under 10,000 copies, which is really pathetic. And there was maybe people on for maybe a week tops. After that, couldn't find matches. And then you get like two people that only play it that are just hardcore as shit. And then it's like, okay, well then those people are like, well, nobody wants to play us. Okay, we're done with this game. And then they jump to the next game. It's one thing I noticed about a lot of anime fighters. People just jump ship real quick. It's like they don't try to grow the game. They don't try to get people to play it. They just, you know, just basically get while the getting's good and then jump off. That's the only reason I think anime fighters do so poorly. Because most people just don't stick with them. Because people get intimidated by I honestly think a lot of people get intimidated with anime fighters. Because they look at, like, oh, that's too much. There's too much going on. Like, I can't see what, you know, it's just, there's too much going on, and it's too much you gotta do. I think a lot of people don't like that. That's why they like simpler games, because it's like, oh, I can just button mash one button, or, oh, I just have to hit the guy once, you know, like, that's the extent that people are okay with that. But that's I think the casual side of fighters, you know, the majority is casual, so they want to play it at a very, 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 very casual level. That's why they like games like Cross Tag Battle, because they're super casual. Like, nobody wants to spend time learning a game, apparently. Like, it's not fun to them. You know, I have the most fun learning, man. When I find a game I like and I just see the magic and I just say, oh my god, this game has so much to offer. And then, you know, you just want to sit down and play and learn the game and explore the mechanics. What do you mean what do you mean by steep slope? Like steep slope as meaning it's on its way out, meaning it's I'm trying to understand what you mean by the analogy steep slope. The slope indicates, like, are you talking about a decline, or is it just that it's that hard to play? Oh, I know it. That's what I said in the beginning. I said Cross Tab Battle is the least favorite game in the lineup, and people don't want. Like, I'm be honest. People, the majority of like Blaze Blue fans and shit, even the anime fighter groups, look, you know, honestly, I think the true fans, they hate Cross Tag Battle. Like, they look at it and go, oh, fuck this game. This game is like an insult to anime fighters. You know, it's not a real, to them, I don't consider it in the same league as like Guilty Gear or this game. Like, it's just not good. It's just stupid. like I said, it went from, oh man, like, look at all these cool things you can do, to, oh man, look how they watered down the game so bad that now it's just trash. That's what Cross Tag Battle was. Everything feels, it's uniform. That's the problem. Everybody feels uniform because the system is all, look how streamlined the system is. You know, everybody has a DP, everybody has an overhead, everybody has a, you know, it's like, why does everybody have, and then all the moves are exactly the same motions. Everybody has A, B, 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 and it's like, oh my god, like, it's just really, it just doesn't feel good. It feels really cheap. There's a lack of character identity. That's one thing I liked. Even DBZ is the same way. Look at how similar all the DBZ characters play. They all play exactly the same almost. They all have the same exact move motions. They all have a fireball. They all have, like, the universal mechanics are all the same. It's like, oh yeah, just pick this character and then interchange it with another one. You've mastered the game. There's nothing interesting. There's no uniqueness. Listen. Yeah, I'm sick of the accessibility shit. Fuck that accessibility shit. You know, I went to anime fighters because I like how deep they are. They have a lot to offer them. They're really fun. They're pretty to look at. They have good music. You know, they're not shallow. You know, that's why I like them, because I felt they took it to the next level. You know, they... Like, when I always give this as my primary example. When I first played Guilty Gear, XX, you know, Guilty Gear X, I was just, like, my jaw dropped to the floor when I saw that game. And I was like, whoa, what? I was just like, what the fuck is that? You know, it was love at first sight. It was just like, I couldn't believe how, first of all, the visuals just impressed me. I was like, dude, that's in-game graphics? It looks like an anime. And I was like, oh my god, like, I love the art style. And then the music was just like, oh my god, it's hard rock. I'm like, oh shit. And then I looked at the gameplay, I was like, dude, the gameplay is insane. It's so fucking crazy. And I was like, I love it. And then it was, to me, I felt that was the start of a new life in fighting games for me. Because it brought something so fresh to the table. Something that you never seen before, and then now I'm used to that level where it's like I want that level of fighting games, you know, that depth. Whereas other games like Street Fighter fail to grow, you know, they just stay the same, and it's like, well, we're just gonna keep dumbing it down and keep making it simple because accessibility. But then now anime fighters are getting contagious with it, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want this. Like, leave my games alone. These games are great for a reason. Stop taking the reason away from them that makes them so great. Like, fuck that accessibility shit. It doesn't help. To me, it hurts the game. It hurts the long term, in my opinion. Like, that's why Cross Tag Battle is dying so quick, because it's not gonna last. Look at DBZ. Even DBZ is losing its steam. DBZ is not as hot as it used to be. Because I think people, once they realize that, hey, this game really isn't that great. Like, I had a guy, his name's Clever Fox Soul. He streams on YouTube. He loves DBZ. Like, it's his favorite anime. And even he admitted that was like, you know what? I have to admit, like, this game is crap compared to Guilty Gear. That's coming from his mouth. Like, he even felt that DBZ is just not, it doesn't bring the same level of excitement and enjoyment, and even like satisfaction that Guilty Gear brought. Like, Guilty Gear is a hard game to play. It's really fucking hard. It's probably one of the hardest fighters. You know, even Maximilian said Guilty Gear is super technical because of how fast everything is and how many mechanics there are to remember. Whereas you look at a game like DBZ, it's all watered down. You know, they take away a lot of the mechanics and streamline it with auto combos. I'm like, fuck this auto combo shit. I hate auto combos. Auto combo button mashing in games is not fucking a way to play. It's so frustrating. But yeah, even coming from a fan like him, I know how much he loves that series, and then him just to say that tells me right there that there's a problem. So, you know, he keeps coming back to Guilty Gear, and he said, man, I love this game. Like, this game is so deep. Like, I love Guilty Gear. It's such a great game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's getting stale now. I trust me, I'm craving a new Guilty Gear. I am, like, starving for one. Like, I can't wait till they announce, you know, the next Zerd. You know, I hope Daisuke's got something delicious cooking up in that pot. Where I come in and like, oh yeah, like my body is ready. Like I'm, you know, babies come home. You know, it's like, that's the game. And Guilty Gear has stood a very good test of time at EVO even. Look at how many years Guilty Gear stayed at EVO. What was it, like 5 years? You know, it's the anime fighter. You know, it's the anime fighter that's always delivered. You know, it's such a fun game to watch. It's great to you know, hear the music, visually, musically, you know, gameplay wise, everything's satisfying about it. It has a good story mode. You know, it's just a great game, and it's like, this is the game. These are games that anime fans want. Well, I just think the problem is they uniform the system to be, like you said, accessible. So, I don't, like, Persona, like, for example, has auto combos, like, just with A. I'm totally fine with that, as long as it's not the option, you know what I mean? It's when you make that option select better than everything else, that's stupid. There's nothing interesting about that. It's like, okay, when I can just button mash one button and it's it's more effective and better than me to do manual execution and actually learn different things. It's like, okay, why even learn the other stuff, because the button mash stuff's better. That's dumb. Like, you never do that. That's King of Fighters does it right, where you do the auto combo. Hey, it's not very good, and if you use it, you're gonna get punished because of the recovery, which I'm totally fine with. It's like, hey, you should know better not to spam that shit and be rewarded for it. You should not get rewarded. You should get punished for that. Yeah, but again, it's part of the reason. I'm just saying that's because of I'm saying we're going back to the accessibility. Auto combos are accessibility. Because we have to make it easy for players, because the games are too hard. There's too much to remember. There's too many mechanics. People don't like that. And that's not true, though. There's a lot of people that do like that. It's just the majority of players that are, again, casuals, don't like that shit. They don't care. They just want to win. They just want to play. You know, that's why they make it dumbed down, so these people, like, almost like, it's like making a kid feel special, you know? It's like telling him he's a good boy. They need to hear that. So that's like the accessibility tool. So instead of forcing the player to learn the game, we dumb down to their level. Yeah, Grand Blue surprised me. I was surprised that Grand Blue was not as potato as I thought it was gonna be. I was like, oh, it's actually a decent game. It's not perfect. It's definitely better than Cross Tag Battle. It's definitely better than DBZ. But then it's funny, you know, then you hear somebody like Maximilian that thinks that game isn't very good. I'm just like, you praise, like, and that's what gets me. Like speaking of Maximilian, I don't get his opinion sometimes because they sounds contradictory with what he says. Like, he says he likes in-depth games. He had a video about how stop dumbing fighters down, and it's like, yeah, but look at the way you play. Look at the way you do things. Look at the games you choose. It's like that doesn't match up with what you say. He plays Street Fighter, for God's sake. Street Fighter 5 is potato. That's super potato. And it's like, yeah, but again, that's his, I don't get his opinion half the time. I think he says one thing and he does another. And it's like, dude, you don't make any sense with what you're saying. He talks about how Guilty Gear's super technical. Doesn't fucking touch that game. I was like, why don't you touch it? How come you don't like it? And it's like, what is it about it? You talk about how it's a great game and how everybody should play it, and it's like one of the most technical games, yet you don't fucking touch it. It's like, I'm sorry to say, but he's a Capcom fanboy. He is all over Capcom's dick. Like, anytime a new Street Fighter comes out, he fucking will play it for months on end. New Marvel comes out, same thing. He rides that Capcom dick. He loves Capcom. Even if the game's crap, he's still gonna support it. And it's just like, ugh, God, I hate when he does that shit. It's like, dude, this game is shit. Stop supporting it. Stop giving it the acknowledgement that it's a good game when it's not. And then people try to defend it. Like, well, because Maximilian plays Street Fighter 5, it must be a good game. So everybody's like, oh my god, millions love it. Oh, he loves Marvel. Yeah, shit, he's a Marvel fanboy. I don't like Marvel. So I think Marvel's is just... It's one of those games where it's too silly. It's too silly for its own good. It's definitely its own thing, I'll give it that. But it's just, I think it's a little over... It's too much. It feels like it's a game that has no rules. And it's like, okay, I think rules are important to a degree, because then you don't want to make it seem like the other player can't even do anything, because that's not fun either, And that's what high-level play is. It's just touch of death everything. Everybody just dies because they make one mistake. And it's like, yeah, that's a little too much for me. I'm not into games that are just touch of death. I need to have options, and that game has no defensive options whatsoever. Like, if you're playing that game and using defense, you're playing it wrong. Which is like, okay, so defense is completely useless in that game, so why even have it? Yeah, I just don't like. Again, Marvel is Marvel. I stay away from it for a reason. I'll never play. You'll never catch me dead. You'll catch me drop dead before I play a Marvel game. I refuse to play it. I don't care what they do to change it. It's Marvel. I mean, you should expect bullshit with Marvel. It's just bullshit waiting to happen. I played Marvel's Capcom 1 and 2 back in the day. Marvel superheroes, all that. It was alright back then. I didn't mind it. But then I started seeing the bullshit. I was like, oh, okay, this game's just getting stupid. It's just silly now. And then the meta comes in, and then the meta ruins the game, and everybody just plays, 6 specific characters or whatever, and then that's what everybody plays in the arcades. And it's like, yeah, okay, this is done. I'm done with this game. Game is really, really dumb. Oh yeah, I love these. I mean, I'm gonna support what I like, regardless of what anybody says. People could tell me this game is crap till they're blue in the face, and I'll be like, you know what? Hey, I love this game. This game's good. And they can. And the thing is, a lot of them can't give me a reason why this game is crap. And you ever see like some of these people that are like that. When they try to explain with an opinion, all they just say is, well, it's crap because nobody else plays it. So that's the reason why it's crap, because nobody else plays it. Maybe it's because you guys don't understand how to play the game and you guys just don't want to learn. You know, I know some people like that. If it doesn't play like Street Fighter, they won't play it because it's not familiar territory. They have to learn, and that bothers them because, well, this game's stupid because I have to learn it. Like, wow, okay. There's a lot of people that do that shit. They will watch a game and they go, oh, it doesn't play like Street Fighter? Must be crap. Like, not everything needs to play like Street Fighter. I have a friend that's like that too. He plays nothing but Street Fighter games. He gravitates towards them. Like, anything, if it doesn't play like Street Fighter or Marvel, he doesn't like it. Actually, I have another friend that he's totally into Street Fighter, but it's fine. I mean, he even says, hey, I love Street Fighter and that's my game, and hey, that's cool. You know, I'm glad he likes it for what it is. It's just not for me. And also, he likes it because he likes it genuinely, which is, I can respect that. There's some people that just like something just because everybody, I've had somebody tell me that they like Street Fighter because everybody else plays it. That's a terrible reason to like it. You like it because you like it, not because everybody else does. But yeah, there's nobody on right now. I might switch to Guilty Gear. Yeah, no, you're right, dude. Oh my god, you're right. It's like they play it because everybody else is playing it. You know, I sometimes wonder that. You know, you bring up a good point. It's like, do people play Street Fighter V because they actually like it, or they feel like they obligated to play it because everybody else is playing it? It's like, well, because that just shows me right there they can't think for themselves. So they, instead of trying to find something new to play, they just keep playing the same old thing. It's like, if you're bored of the game, go play something else. Why don't you try? Well, I don't want to do that because then I have to learn it. You know, like, because they're afraid of like leaving that familiarity. They don't want to jump in and explore something new. So they have to stick with it. Or it's because that's the game they're good at and they're not good at any other. That's another thing I hate. Oh my god, like, God. Like, fuck the, because you're not good at it, you won't play it. Fuck that shit. Just fucking play it. Learn it. God damn. You know, like, if you're not good at it, that's you got something to learn then. But people are so afraid of losing, and just, like, it brings so much shame to them. Like, people make fun of you too. Like, if you lose, people legit make fun of you. And it's like, okay, that's part of the game, you know, you're gonna lose. Why does it look so down upon? You know, like, people consider you washed up because you lose once in the tournament. It's like, holy crap, dude. Like, you do realize that someone always has to lose in a versus match, right? Not everybody can win. Yeah, but that's not how they think. They think, well, I need to just be godly at it just because, like, it's that entitlement. You know, they want to be good at something, but they don't want to have to put forth any effort to be good at it. You know, I'm good at these games because I learned how to play them. You know, I actually sit down and enjoy it and play it, and with that comes skill. You know, I'm a fast learner too, but I have to enjoy it. I will not be good at Mortal Kombat because I don't like it. I have no desire to be good at it, so why am I gonna play it? And it's like, people tell me, "Oh, you're just bad at fighting games. Well, you just don't realize how great it is." I'm like, no, I don't like it. So no matter what you say, is not going to make me play it, and nothing I can do is going to change that because I don't like it. It's not for me. That's just plain and simple. I bring no enjoyment learning it, playing it, or, you know, going online. I don't care. Win, lose, I wouldn't give a shit. It'd be the same result. And yeah, when people look at me like, how come you don't play the good fighting games? I'm like, that's subjective. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, that triggers me too. Like, I've had people tell me that, oh, you just don't play good fighting games because you're bad at them. I'm like, no, I played them back in the day. I was actually a prodigy in fighting games back in the day. People would come up to me in the arcades and like, damn, that guy's really good. Like, you know, because I learn fast. I'm a very fast learner. So I can play something for a day and just be like, holy crap, you're like, you should go to Evo. It's like, yes, I've done it multiple times. It's just I've played those games before. I know what my tastes are. I'll try it out, but I can tell you honestly just by looking at it if I'm gonna like it or not. I can just tell by looking at it. It doesn't necessarily mean art style, just because it's cutesy. Like I only like cutesy games. Like look at perfect example is Aquapaza. I hate that game. That game is trash to me. It plays like Street Fighter 2, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna hate this game. And sure enough, I hated it. And that game's cutesy, and I don't like it. Let's see, another fighting game I like that's... Look, Guilty Gear is not super cutesy. I like it, but it is anime fighter. I mean, Kohima Embu is not really an air dasher. It's like a ground-based game, but I like it. But it just, again, it's depends on the game, you know. Castlevania is not cutesy, but that's not a fighting game. But even then, it's not cutesy. People have this, I think, weird association with anime fighters that they always moe. You know, it's always stupidly adorable characters, just all girls, all waifu fighters. And then people have this false assumption now, oh, you play an anime waifu fighter, it must be a piece of shit. Like, they already, right there, they assign, like, complexity of the game with the look. Because it looks like this, it must be a shallow game. Or it must be stupid. But then they see, like, a manly fighter, you know, manly. It's like, oh, look at Marvel, look at all these biceps and buff men and, you know, super sexy women that, you know, look perfect in every way. You know, that's a real man's game. That's what men play. You know, that's the mentality. And it's like, so that means automatically, that means it has depth? Again, false presumption. You know, to be honest, the hardest games I play are usually the cute ones. The cute ones I feel like are the deceiving ones. It's like, it's even like with anime. You watch some of these animes and man, there is some like, oh my god, cringe, like this is disturbing. And they're from like the most adorably drawn characters. And it's like, you look at like, oh, this is a cute little girl. It must be like, oh, a bunch of stupid shit about a cute little girl. And then you watch, you're like, oh my fucking god, this is so disturbing. Like, it's just gory, or it's just, there's a lot of mind fucks. And again, it's that false perception. Because it looks a certain way, it must be this. And that's why I like it so much, because it's different. It's not, it's obscure. You know, it's really out of this world. Like, it's like, who the fuck made this up? And I love it. You know, it's just like, you know, when it comes, like the way the announcer talks, saying the most stupid gibberish, to, you know, just the way the worlds are, the character archetypes are so weird and unique. And I like that. It's attractive. It looks different. It tries to have an identity. Whereas other games, like, you know, Street Fighter, it's just stereotypical. It's like, yep, this is the formula. These are the characters. Yep, this isn't interesting. But that's what the majority, because again, it's familiar. People want familiar territory. That's why they play those games. Because everybody else plays them and it's familiar. It's sad, sad truth, man. Try a little. I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna probably switch to Guilty Gear or something. I'm gonna try to play this game again on Friday. I am not giving up on this game. Like, I am one of the few that... Oh, look, there's a match. Is it good connection? It's decent. Holy shit, it's a match. It's amazing.
This is the Kingdom's Junction. Please tell me your select. First battle, judge.
Not like you though. It's pretty laggy. Really, really laggy. Yeah, this is pretty painful. This is pretty painful. I'm really hindered right now. I'm fighting with my hands tied behind my back.
私の歌もっと聞きたい。
That's probably the only match we're gonna get either. I'm pretty sure that's the only person online. I'll stay on for a minute, see if anybody else jumps on. Probably the same dude. Yep, same dude. The same dude. It's the only dude. It's a 4. It's a lie. Ain't no 4. It's a lie. It's a 2. Sorry about that. I had to help my dad with something.
邪魔するね。This is the Kingdom's Junction. Please tell me your select. First battle, judge. 今日じゃま This is the Kingdom's Junction. Please tell me your select. First battle, judge. やった
まだまだおっと そんなものではそんなものではそんなものではそんなものでは
強敵に強そうね。This is the Kingdom's Junction. Please tell me your select. First battle, judge.
行くぞ行くぞ行くぞせーのせーのまだまだ
ペコペコ。いい匂い。あ、みかんあ、みかん。強敵みたいね。
This is a Kingdom's Junction. Please tell me your select. First battle, judge.
行くぞ。
よっと。かな。かな。
よっと。頼むぜ。大発見。リアクシングバスター。
耐えきれるかな。
しまった。
Second battle, judge.
まだまだ。まだまだ。よっと。行くぞ。
Life change is complete.
いい汗かいた。
This is the Kingdom's Junction. Please tell me your select. First battle, judge.
いいrage quit. He rage quit. Oh my god. Like, why do people rage quit against me? Like, people rage quit against me. I'm like it just started the match. Oh. Actually, is it? Oh, never mind. It's fucking Steam being stupid. Wow, the game just fucking crashed. The game just crashed. Steam being dumb right now. Yes, fucking game crashed hard. Wow, can I not kill the task? Really? I can't kill it? Oh my god, I can't. Yeah, there we go. What to say is, like, I can't kill the task. And Steam crashed. Steam crashed hard. Steam said nope, and it just said try it again. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, man. Steam just said I can't even load the store or anything. What the hell's going on? Okay, there it goes. What to say? That was weird.
Arcana Bra.
That was weird. Oh. Got about 20 minutes left, just letting you guys know. I gotta get going after that.
私の歌もっと聞きたい？大会
This is the Kingdom's Junction. Please tell me your select. First battle, judge.
お肉の匂いだ。
What's up, Colonel Ben? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm not gonna be on too much longer. I gotta get ready for work in 15 minutes. That's cool. Yeah, it's just work, man. Just tired. Just waiting for my weekend, which is Thursday's my Friday. I'm doing okay. Nah, this guy's just button mashing, destroying me because he's button mashing. He's also using the lag to his advantage. That's the only reason I hate about playing this game with bad connections, is like people just abuse the lag. Because they know they can beat you just by abusing it. Like, they don't really try to play. They just button mash. Like, every time I do a string, he's just button mashing jab out of everything. Yeah, I'm okay, right, boo. I'm about to leave for work soon. Super jump after that. What's he doing anything? Jump. Okay, I'm ready to jump. Alright, man, Red Boo, take care. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, but I'll leave in a minute, so gotta get ready for work, unfortunately. That's it for me, guys. It's time for work. It's that time again. Oh man. Been just for another record, I've been thinking about getting into some more Toho shit. Cuz I was looking up I think my friend Necron, he actually showed me the he showed Bear, Village Bear, the Toho anime. I was watching it last night at work. I was like, "Oh my god, this looks so fucking good." I was like, "I want to watch this." I haven't watched anime in a really long time, so it feels nice kind of like going back to it. I was like getting into like all the Toho shit. I was like, dude, why come they haven't made an anime like Guilty Gear type Toho fighter? I was like, dude, I'd be all over that shit. Yeah, I was watching yeah, I wanted to play this one too, but like I heard it's kind of buggy. That's the only reason I haven't played it. Yeah, I was like listening to like Toho music and shit. And I was like, oh man, there's like so much. Yeah, I was watching this one. Yeah, like this anime is the shit, dude. Like if you like Toho, like watch this shit. This is so good. I was like, when I heard this was actually fun. This was actually made by fans, which just made me really happy. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I'm all into like vampires and shit like that. Especially when it's like moe. The music is so fucking cool. Because I recognize all the themes. Like, makes you appreciate the games even more. So I was thinking about streaming another Toho game. Because I got like 4 Toho games I added to my wish list on Steam. So I'm thinking about starting up one. And the music is like so good. Like there's so many like remix soundtracks of this, of all the songs of all the characters. Like god damn, these are fucking bitching ass remixes. Like they're just like hardcore as shit, man. Like that's why I like a lot of times I watched. Did you like Oware no Seraph? Let me look that up. Never watched that before. Oh, okay. I think I've seen. Yeah, I think I've seen the style before. It looks familiar. I probably have maybe like glimpsed at it. I haven't watched it though. But it's like, what is it about vampires and shit? There's a lot of anime I haven't watched, dude. I'm like so behind. He's like, yes, it has. Reminds me of that video. There'll be swords. You'll like it. There'll be vampires. You'll like it. Well, it's kind of like the whole gothic lore. I like gothic, like anything like vampires and medieval. That's why I kind of like bands like what you call it, Within Temptation, because they're just like, oh, I love that aesthetic. It's so fucking cool. Ah, I see. It's short. Okay, well, that's good to know. Well, I mean, I can watch anime at work on my breaks and stuff. I mean, I can watch it during my shift, but I notice it's distracting, so I try just to listen to music in the background when I'm working. Because if I watch anime, I'm gonna get distracted. Because then I'm focusing on the anime and not focusing on my work. I mean, not like they care. I mean, I could probably watch all the anime I want and they wouldn't give a shit, but one of those things of, yeah, I don't want to get into a bad habit where I'm just watching stuff and not doing my work. That's why music, you don't have to pay attention to it. You can just listen to it. So. But let me just show you like one song I listened to last night and I was just literally just pissing my pants and like jizzing my pants basically. But this is, I want to see this more combo of music. But I was listening to this song last night and I was like, holy shit. It's a Toho song. But I was like, god damn, that sounds like incredible, you know. But basically it's what do they call it? It's called let's see, let me look it up. Yeah, violin metal. Like, I was like, holy shit, I want violin metal. That is like the sexiest combo. Like, oh my god, when I first heard this, I was like, dude, that shit's hardcore as fuck, dude. This is my jam. It's just sex, dude. This is so much sex. Dude, if I could hear this kind of music in a video game, holy shit. Like, god damn. You can't say that's no, like, hype as fuck, dude. Yeah, Toho has amazing music. Holy shit. It's just like... This is like on god levels. Yeah, dude. If you like Guilty Gear music, you'll love Toho. I mean, seriously, this is too hype. Like stepping it up, dude. And there's a lot, like, there's also Eurobeat songs. And I was like listening to all the Eurobeat songs, and there's some good shit, man. It's like, goddamn, like, let me show you one. It's like gothic, gothic Eurobeat. I was like, what the fuck is gothic Eurobeat? But it was like, this is another song I like. Yeah, this is gothic Eurobeat. This is like another one of my absolute favorite songs from Toho. I just like the lyrics, the beat. Yeah, it is broken. It's broken good. It's just like, you think about it, it's like, what the fuck? But it works, man. It works good. I know. That's whenever you think Eurobeat, you think Initial D. But it's so good. It's catchy as shit, dude. And then you like the lyrics too. Like, the lyrics I think are very appropriate. I mean, they're a little dark, but I kind of like, you know, what they talk about. And it actually pertains to the character. It gets me excited and kind of scared at the same time. Oh, dude, I love Toho music, dude. Saga, dude, seriously, I'm hype as fuck on Toho music. I jammed this at work in my car. Yeah, there's so much like good Toho music. Like, there's so much good shit. Yeah, trust me. I can jam to this all day. Like, literally, this shit is so fucking hype as shit. You just listen to it and you're just... it's such a good time. Yeah, like, we were listening to this one earlier. This is probably my #1 song so far. This is Guilty Gear godly levels, you know? Like, this is the kind of music I want to jam to in a video game. Like, I like fucking violin metal, dude. I need to look up more violin metal. 'Cause violin metal is just sex. Like, that is such an appropriate combo. And Toho and Ease does it. Ease, I notice, has violin metal. Well, violin rock. Not violin metal, but violin rock. It's just, I don't know why, but it just works. It works so well. It's such a chaotic instrument combined with a soothing instrument. Just like, it's like sweet and sour, you know? You hear it together, but it just, oh my god, it's just beautiful harmony. Like, I would legit play a DDR song, a DDR game with nothing but Toho songs. Like, if they can, like, this, like, inspires me, you know, it motivates me. But I think also another one of my favorite songs is what's her name? It's a Eurobeat song. It's of Mei Ling. Yeah, this one. This is probably my #1 Toho song for Eurobeat. Like, when I heard this, I was like, oh my god, I can hear the melody. Like, you hear and then it just goes into a badass beat, and then it goes into a badass vocal. This is by far, I think, the #1 Eurobeat song for Toho. I've listened to all the characters. The lyrics really speak to me with this character. And it goes with the melody. You hear the melody when he's singing. It's like, dude, that sounds so good. The lyrics are awesome. I love the vocalist. He's amazing. I can jam to this shit all day. Yeah, T Stebbins is sick, dude. He's a really good artist. Yeah, seriously, like, I jam to this shit in my car all the time. I'm just like, can't stop listening to it. It has mesmerized. It's trancing me. I can't stop. It controls me. I can't stop. Like, holy shit, it's got such a grip on me. I said, if I could play it in a video game, that would be even sexier, dude. Just hear that kind of music in a video game. Whether it be a rhythm game or just like a platformer, you know, hear the violin metal. Like, oh, God. Be still my beating heart. But anywho, guys, I gotta get going. So, thanks for watching. I'll be on probably... Well, I'll probably be on, like I said, maybe tomorrow. Like I said, I've been sleeping in when I get home from work, so at least I can stream during the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and host El Jefe. He's playing Zelda Twilight Princess, so you guys can watch him. What's it? What is it? Unbalance? Oh, I know her. I've seen her music video. So it's under rock, okay. Yeah, I gotta look all this shit up at work, man. I'm gonna listen to like all this music and just find shit. It's nice though. It says rock, dude. I'm gonna like it if it's rock. There's too much Toho, man. So, anyways, I really gotta go, guys. It's already 3:50. I gotta get jump in the shower. So, see you guys later. Take care. Peace out.